Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell it. Mark Nash. Michael Gross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, 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 people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big up, big up, big up, big up to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, where I'm at, where I started from. We back, she back, he back, they back, and you know where we at. We in the building. Yes, sir. Sorry about that. I had to do like a little quick audio check. I wanted to make sure that my mic sounded good. My mic sounded live. And we at 5, man. We got a special guest joining us tonight. He is coming from all the way over in Las Vegas. So y'all give a shout out to my main man, Johnnie Rice, who will be joining the show in about 12 minutes. So in about 12 minutes, we'll have an interview with Johnnie Rice, and we'll talk about his big win over the weekend with Guido Vianello. And also the ups and downs of boxing, man, because a lot of people thought after he had that Michael Coffey win that he'll be on the up and up, you know what I'm saying, start getting these big fights, and it just seemed like they haven't been materializing for him. So I want to get his thoughts on that and just going through the ups and downs of boxing, man. So very, very good interview, man. Y'all stay locked in. Give me about 12 minutes, 10 minutes from now, and we'll be talking to the man himself, Johnnie Rice. But before we do that, before we talk to Mr. Johnnie Rice, man, I just want to get a couple things off my chest real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we had some good news over the night, over the weekend, whatever you want to call it. Oscar De La Hoya came out and said, you know what? I got the contract. Even though it ain't signed yet, you know what I'm saying? Mike Carpenter's saying that the actual contract ain't being signed yet. Oscar saying, you know what, the devil is in the details. Everything looks good. I mean, from that tweet, everything looks like it's on the up and up. So we'll see what happens. Look at Ryan Garcia looking like he all grown up. He got a little goddamn 5 o'clock mustache shadow and shit. Shout out to that boy Ryan Garcia, man. Ready for this fight, man. Ready for this fight. Ready for this big fight, and I'm excited, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm excited for this fight. I really want to see what Tank do against somebody who has skill, who is bigger, and maybe can deliver the same kind of power that Tank can deliver. Not saying that he has the same kind of punching power as Tank, but maybe he has some power to get Tank's respect. That's all I'm saying, man. I mean, I think it's gonna be a damn good fight. I don't see it being a blowout. I don't see it being a knockout. This is a fight that Ryan Garcia has been talking about for the longest. Talk about how he wanted Tank so bad. How he gonna do this to him in 2 rounds? How he gonna do that to him in 2 rounds? So I mean, look, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? if we're getting some kind of big fight that's being mentioned, I'm excited, bro, because we're not getting. I mean, I'm not so confident in Earl and Bud no more. Um, Hell, I'm not even confident in Usyk and Fury. They talking about if the fight is in London or in England, then Usyk don't deserve 50-50. Like, boy, y'all out your fucking mind. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind, man. Like, if the fight is in England, he don't deserve 50-50, says who? He got 3 belts. He got 3 belts. But he don't deserve no 50-50. Man, you can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up. All right, and I'm pretty much done with that topic. Let's go ahead and move it right along to Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga and Top Rank have mutually agreed to part ways after months of talks that failed to resolve key issues. Top Rank and Team Berlanga told ESPN both sides have signed the separation agreement. Berlanga, 25, is now a promotional free agent. Story coming to ESPN. So Top Rank said, hey, man, we don't need you no more. What we thought you were or what we foreseen for you, we don't have that vision no more. Edgar Berlanga is now a free agent at 25. You don't want to be a free agent in boxing at 25. You know what I'm saying? You want to be locked up or tied up with some kind of promotional company, Top Rank, The Zone, Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, PBC. You want to be on one of those top rosters so you can get that exposure. And right now, Edgar Berlanga has left Top Rank. What does this mean for Edgar coming up? Do we see him on PBC, or do we see him go over to The Zone in hopes of getting a big time fight with Canelo? Edgar had a lot of promise, man. A lot of upside, a lot of fanfare. A lot of people were getting excited about the sheer number of knockouts that he was getting. Had a moniker that he called himself the Monster. The Monster. I ain't seen that monster in a minute. That monster's got to be like hibernating, because his last couple fights, you know what I'm saying, we seen some vulnerabilities from Edgar. We seen him get dropped. So with that being said, I don't think Top Rank seen him as the dude that's going to take them to the promised land at 168 pounds. And really, if you look at the Top Rank landscape over there at 168, who they got? What marquee name do they have at 168? So instead of Top Rank trying to lure fighters in that may have a good chance of beating Edgar, you know what I'm saying, doing one-offs, doing half promotions, they just feel like, you know what, at this time, we wash our hands, you know what I'm saying, with Mr. Berlanga and the whole team Berlanga. Now, who knows, you know what I'm saying, maybe in the future he comes back and wants to do business again with Top Rank, but at this moment, Edgar Berlanga is a free agent. Go to Matchroom. Bevo, Chase, Canelo, maybe Yard, Buatsi, a lot of 168s. Yard is over at he's with Frank Warren. He's with Frank Warren. So that Yard fight might not be that easy to make. But Bevo, definitely easy. Definitely a good fight for, well, I don't want to say good fight. Definitely a fight for Berlanga. And that fight, honestly, should be easy to make. Neither guy demands a big time payday. What you gotta think, Bevo probably is demanding a little bit more. He's demanding a little bit more now since he's come out off his big win against Canelo, but he's not demanding tens of millions of dollars. So that's a good fight for him. Then Canelo, we all know Canelo, the money man. We know how that goes. Canelo's the money man, so he picks who he wants. Now, Buatsi, Matchroom, great fight. Both of them are right there at the fringe level of being title contenders. So I'm not mad at that fight with Buatsi, but I think Buatsi is in line to get a fight with the WBA champion, which is not Gilberto, because Gilberto lost to Bivol, but Boaxi is right there. Maybe he gets a shot at Bivol. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Bivol had a little stretch where he wasn't impressing me like he did when he first came out. But the last couple of fights, man, he's been looking good. Beat up Canelo, beat up Gilberto. So he got 2 scaps on his belt right there. That's 2 good names at 168. Callum Johnson. Callum Johnson would be a damn good fight. Only problem with Callum Johnson is that he is with Frank Warner. And if they were gonna do business, you gotta think that Top Rank would be doing business with Frank Warner. I'm not sure how friendly or how, from the media side of it, we know Frank Warner and Eddie Hearn really don't get along that much. We know it. We seen the videos. We seen them going back and forth only at each other on IFL TV. So we know that relationship is not the best. Come on, man. Nah, I ain't responding to you. Now you ain't responding to me, man. We got 3 minutes, baby. Let's go. Come on, Johnnie. I don't know if I got to call him or what. Do I got his phone number? Let me see. Let me see if I got. No, I ain't got his phone number. But he should be coming on though, man. I sent him the invite. He could go do the birth of a Golden Boy, so they're both in the zone. Yeah, I mean, Golden Boy might be the best. You know what I'm saying? The best route for him since they are in the. I mean, I don't want to seem like I'm casting any kind of aspersions, but we know what business Golden Boy is, and they're in the Latino boxing business. So that is a great landing spot for my main man Edgar. And we all know we know Gilberto left. He left goddamn Top Rank and went over to Golden Boy. So it won't be the first time that a 168-pounder leaves Golden Boy. Leaves Top Rank in recent memory. So I don't know what he should do or where he should go. I just know that this right here is not a good look. 25 years old, get dropped from your promotional company after all that hype, after all that saying you are a monster, you this, you that. Just not a good look, man. Just to me personally. Y'all might have a different opinion, but if you're good enough, no matter what they have over there, they will want to keep you. I.e., prime example, Terrence Crawford. For all Bob brought Aaron saying that Terrence did promote himself, he's not a pay-per-view star, he's not a draw. He kept on signing Terrence because he know Terrence brought in the views to win. And then it just got to a point where he couldn't afford them. Now, I'm not saying views on pay-per-view, we get that. But when it comes to regular viewership via ESPN or ESPN Plus, it'd be hard-pressed to find anybody better at that viewership during Terrence Crawford's time at Top Rank when they moved to ESPN than Terrence Crawford. Look like he signed to Golden Boy, drinking that Modelo, champ. Man, Modelo really shit to that. I mean, that's the royalty of beer. You know what I'm saying? That's the royalty of beer. That bitch come with a crown. That bitch come with a crown. And that's the royalty of beer, you feel me? I ain't doing none that bitch come with a crown. You feel me? Modelo, send your boy check. Send your boy check, man. You did. Yeah, man, Modelo, man. I can't drink them American beers, man. Even though I got a case of Michelob Ultra over here that I'm about to open up, you know what I'm saying, in about an hour when I finish this Modelo. You know, feel me? I drink about 2 beers a night. You know what I'm saying? Give me right, 2 beers a night, give me right. What's going on, Mark? Hey, Mark, if you want to join the show, man, and you got a couple questions you want to ask Johnnie Rice, man, you let me know. You let me know, big dog. Man, I'm about to call Johnnie, man. Like, what's up, big dog? We still good for the interview? Call this man. Oh, no answer. Damn. No answer quick. Trying to see, man. I don't like those stackies, man. I don't really like those stackies like that. I don't really like those stackies like that, big dog. Damn, Johnny, what's up, man? I thought we confirmed yesterday. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Tomorrow at 6 West Coast time. West Coast time 6 is 8 o'clock my time. Maybe I should have reached out during the daytime and just confirmed it. But I ain't want to bother him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no pestering ass dude. Ask him who's the hardest puncher he's faced. Okay. Definitely asking that, man. Definitely asking that. He did fight F.L. Jagba a couple of fights ago. I believe that is his last loss, if I'm not mistaken. I think F.A. is his last loss. Let me look right quick. Oh yeah. In the meantime, in between time, I want to share something with y'all that is that's dope. Yep. FA's last loss. He got 2 wins over Mike Like Coffee. They got a big win over Guido the other night. So I just want to share something with y'all real quick. And this shit is dope, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to that boy Fred over there at Barber. I don't want to say boy. Shout out to my guy Fred over there at Barbershop Conversation, man. He had a good narrating part when it comes to this. But Johnny came up with his own video, you know what I'm saying? Johnny came up with his own video, and I thought it was pretty dope. So let me share my screen right quick. Let me show y'all real quick what I'm talking about. I thought it was pretty dope.
Well, congratulations on beating Vianello. It's a great fucking win, dude.
Wrong one.
Let me break down Johnnie Rice's year. Johnnie Rice upset that man. And then he they had an immediate rematch for January 1st on that pay-per-view. Y'all remember that? And then Johnnie Rice said, Grandma, I know you want some grandkids. You know what he did? He blindly met a woman online, I believe, or through a friend. The woman's in Ethiopia. He saved up his money. He used his fight purse to fly to Ethiopia 2 or 3 times, got married. Now they're married. They're waiting to get the paperwork so she can live in America. And in the meantime, you know what he's doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! Let me break down.
That right there, I mean, if you need any inspiration on how you want to live your life and how you want to do it, bro, Johnnie Rice is the standard, bro. Just do you. Just do you. That's all you got to do. Just do you. There we go. Just do you, man. Be yourself. Be a man of integrity. No matter what kind of dreams you got in life. No matter what kind of dreams you got in life, man, just be yourself, bro. Do what you made here to do. Let me see. Johnnie, can you hear me? Yo. I don't know, man. Just had him on there. He tried to call me, man. I don't know. He tried to call me on Instagram. Join the stream. There we go. There we go. There go my man. There go my man. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him get on right quick. I'm gonna let him get on right quick. He got to connect his camera and audio. Connect camera and audio. There we go. There we go. Let me go ahead and get him out. You got two of them on there. Get him up off there. All right, man. There go my guy, man. Big time in this, man. How's it going, Mr. Johnnie Rice, man?
Hey, man, it's going fantastic, man. I'm en route to my gym. You know, got to hand my coach a little keys. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you a good man. You a good man taking care of your coach, man, who took care of you all camp, right?
Got to, man. Bear with your boy. I'm going to pull up. He right around the corner. I'm going to pull up and we're going to chill out, talk a little bit. You feel me?
All right, look, man. Before we start, man, I just want to, cause I mean, you know, I seen it today, and salute to my guy Fred, man. Fred, a good dude, man. He's a good dude.
Straight up.
I just want to go out to this thing real quick and just get your reaction to it, man. Honestly, like this is like a dope video. Honestly, give me 1 second. Let me start it over. Take it down right quick and share my screen. I should have been more prepared, but. You know how I go. Here we go.
Johnnie Rice's year. Let me break down Johnnie Rice's year. Johnnie Rice upset that man. And then he they had an immediate rematch for January 1st on that pay-per-view. Y'all remember that? And then Johnnie Rice said, Grandma, I know you want some grandkids. You know what he did? He blindly met a woman online, I believe, or through a friend. The woman's in Ethiopia. He saved up his money. He used his fight purse to fly to Ethiopia 2 or 3 times, got married. Now they're married. They're waiting to get the paperwork so she can live in America. And in the meantime, you know what he's doing? Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
And that right there was priceless. The oh my God, man, the reaction to the fight, man. Just walk me through it, man. Walk me through Guido Vianello, man. Like, talk to me about how you went out there and executed your game plan.
Well, you know, the real game plan, like I said, in preparation, first of all, before I had the fight, you know, I was just forcing myself to be in the gym as much as possible, trying my best not to waste time, trying my best to continue to get better. So I was actually sparring Effie Ajagba, helping him get ready for Oscar Rivas. Okay, so that's what I was doing, and that during that time. Next thing you know, Oscar Rivas unfortunately pulls out.
Yes.
And then Stephen Shaw moves up to the big time fight. They needed a guy. I'm right there. They make me the offer. I'm like, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I can't say no. I've been training too hard all year.
Absolutely.
But you know, obviously my confidence was pretty high working with talent like Effie.
How far of a notice did you have for Vianello?
I had 3 weeks. Weeks. But you know, that last week you really can't push it too hard because you got to start the recovery process.
Yes, our media and our recovery, exactly.
So I had 3 weeks to really prepare for him. I had to prepare for him a lot mentally. But like I said, even before they called me, I was already sparring Effie Ajagba, and I was also working with the Cubans. I think the one Cuban name is Lanier, Bob Santos, trainer of the year currently. The guy that was Hector Garcia's trainer when he put off those upsets against you know, those other guys, and then he fought Tank. But you know, real good fighter and real good trainer, and he was bringing his Cuban heavyweights for me to work with as well.
Dope.
So this is before I had the fight. I'm just, you know, I'm grinding. I'm just in the gym waiting for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I do hate the fact that the opportunity came because, you know, a guy had to pull out, but hey, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And so I went on ahead and made the most of it.
Now, before fighting Vianello, I heard on the broadcast that you actually sparred with him before in the past. Is that true?
Well, yeah, you know, like I said, man, when you really trying to get better, you're gonna be around other guys trying to get better. You didn't spar. I didn't probably spar most of these guys, and these other guys and sparred each other. Like I've sparred Guido, you know, years in the past. I've been in the same camp with him when he sparred Tyson Fury. You know, I work with Joe Joyce a lot. You know, that's why I moved to Las Vegas, because you get to train with a lot of the top guys. So you know, I sparred, you know, the Louis Ortizes, the Charles Martins. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Lawrence Okoli all the way from London. You know, I've been working with so many guys, but I did get the chance to work with Guido, and I can say that he's a lot better in the fight than he is in the sparring. He was real good in sparring, but he was way more active, way more, you know what I'm saying, way more high punch intensity in the fight. So I just had to really adjust as fast as possible and just, you know, see that he really wasn't hitting me, but he was still winning the rounds, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Now, what year did you like full-time move to Vegas? Because I know you said you're from South Carolina, right?
Right.
Right, yeah. So what year did you full-time move to Vegas?
Moved to Vegas in 2019, but I was living in Los Angeles. I was living in Los Angeles for a long time, since 2013. I was living in Los Angeles, but you know, LA is not the place that you want to be when you're trying to develop as a fighter, because everything's so spread out. Obviously, everything's very expensive. It's just not very efficient for you to live there trying to build your boxing career. You need to live in the heart of the city, the heart of boxing, which is Las Vegas.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now I believe you came in this fight at 274. Is that the ideal weight for you moving forward?
No. The ideal weight for me.
Thank you for saying that. Because
no, not at all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The best I ever seen you, the first Michael Coffey fight. Coffey won.
No, I was 268 that fight. Huh? I was 260. I was 268 pounds that fight.
And you look damn good.
So and that's what I was thinking to myself too. Like, how was a 6 pound different so drastic? Makes me look so much different. Just 6 more pounds. So
I don't think it's necessarily the weight. It may be what you ate that camp. How you maintain that 268 more so than the actual weight, if that makes sense.
It does. It does make sense. I'm gonna have to honestly go back and review it, and that's the process I'm in right now. You know, yeah, we had the great victory, felt good, but you know, it was an ugly win. So I can't be like patting myself on the back.
They was trying to take it from you.
Oh man, I was like, I can't say they. I just don't know what the referee was thinking. It was a referee that, hey, at the end of the day, you in the action. Nobody's perfect. So I don't ever want to say or think that he was trying to take it from me. Maybe he really just was just not really seeing it. He did apologize. The boxing commission stepped in.
Anytime a fighter have a headbutt, the referee stop the fight, check both of them. You good, box. He didn't do none of that. He ain't indicated a headbutt or nothing. Next thing you know, the man is bleeding. The doc comes up. He waved it off because accidental headbutt. You never said anything about a headbutt. So you were better than me, because I would have started going off. I'm like, a headbutt. He punched him in the face.
Oh, my coaches were going off, but I told him, I said, look, man, we need to calm down right now. I do trust the boxing commission. And that's what I was thinking. I trust the boxing commission. Mm-hmm. I trust the footage will be revealed. Right now, everybody's emotions are very high. I did my best to calm down. I might have let a few vile words slip, you know, on certain angles of the camera might have caught me saying a little something, but I just trusted the boxing commission in this particular instance. And I trusted the footage would have been revealed, because a headbutt that will cause damage of that caliber will be easily seen by everybody, and nobody's seen it but one person.
He's bleeding due to a headbutt. How many times have we seen that in the sport of boxing? The dude looks at the judges and tells them, accidental headbutt. He's bleeding because of headbutt. Come on, man. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but sometimes when you're not doing a good job at your job, you need to be either pointed out for it or go to the next step. Because if you're not doing good at your job, Johnny, what happened to you? You might get knocked out.
Yeah, absolutly. I was gonna say get written up.
and let's just say something like you drunk something and it had a band whatever in it. You will get in trouble for that. So why should the ref get in trouble for simply saying something that did not happen?
Look, I mean, it's definitely going to be reviewed. I do believe that because it was something that, like I said, nobody's seen but one person. I do believe that, you know, the boxing commission is going to have to talk to him. And like I said, all I could just be happy is that the right call was made. He did apologize. I got the ugly victory, and now I'm going back to the drawing board ASAP because I can't perform like that as I continue to go on. You know what I mean? Because people going to look at me. People going to look at me and say, oh, all we got to really do is just, you know, in and out, in and out. Don't get caught. In and out, in and out. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? If you do catch us, make sure we don't, you know, get cut, you know. So I'm looking and I'm evaluating myself too. And I ain't happy with the evaluation, but I'm just grateful for the victory right now. You feel me?
Why do you call it a ugly victory?
Because I feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people was expecting me to, you know, really quote unquote let my hands go. Like that's something Andre Ward said after the fight. You know, a lot of people were basically saying I was, you know, too conservative. I kind of heard a few podcasts saying that during the fight, you know, watching the live fights. Of course, I seen Coach Malachi Williams' party and he yelling through the whole TV screen like he my big cousin.
Let the hands go down.
I'm listening.
You got a lot of
I'm listening to all that.
You
but
got
at the end of the day,
here, bro.
Huh? Yeah, and I love it. I need it. So I'm listening to all that, and I'm like, okay, well, that is how I want to fight. But at the time, I just had to kind of like be patient right now because he throwing a lot. He throwing a lot of leather. I just kind of had to weather the storm a little bit and just kind of take a little, you know what I'm saying, a little subtle approach and then strike. You know what I'm saying?
Have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah.
That leather wasn't bothering you Saturday, and it ain't bothering you right now. You ain't got no cut, no bruise, no nothing. You was literally doing what you like. One thing about Johnnie, I always say Johnnie has a high boxing IQ, and he knows how to make his punches. He knows how to his accuracy with his punches and his punch selection is great. He just don't do it as often enough as I would like for him to do it.
Hold on, I'm walking inside this gym, man, to get a better light.
No problem.
So
no problem.
sorry about that. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
And I hope they ain't too loud in there. I'm gonna go inside my coach house.
So why don't you let your hands go? And like from your perspective, like why don't you let your hands go a little bit more in fights?
Well, I'm always thinking defense first.
Okay.
I'm literally always thinking defense first, which is not very. It's smart, but
it's very smart.
When you talking about heavyweights, you might as well be thinking offense. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about this video, y'all.
It's good, man.
My phone's about to die, so that's why I'm coming in. I'm about to be in Coach Bone's house.
You ain't got to apologize. What up, Coach Bone?
Huh?
Say, what up, Coach?
He inside this house right quick. We're trying to get this money right.
Oh, take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah, I seen you went to the bank, you know what I'm saying? Pick a little something up, you know what I'm saying? 20K in the bank.
Hey, 20K went to bills real quick.
Yeah, I know how I go, Johnny. I know how I go. I literally just bought a house last year, man. So
man, congratulations.
I thank you, man. Thank you. I live in Arkansas, so it's a little bit more better for us down here. Yeah, man, we're gonna give Johnny just a hot second. Let him get situated real quick. I'll just mute him real quick. I came in. Okay, now. But the biggest thing that I was from like watching the fight is just I was hoping that the activity level from you would pick up. And because I just know like we seen that one punch, you know what I'm saying, that one punch connection where you just totally obliterated his eye. So I knew that you got the boxing acumen. And another thing that I said earlier, like the accuracy of the punches is like very good. I seen that in the first coffee fight and second one too. So I was just hoping that you was going to up the level a little bit, especially me seeing Guido. I seen Guido 2 or 3 times before. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't never overly impressed by Guido. You know what I'm saying? He never struck me as a dude that was going to be a world beater. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that Johnny had a good chance. And if he keep going on this, and one thing that I want to ask him when he get back is like, what happened? We thought actually, like, cause the way PPC was kind of moving Coffee, we thought maybe they was gonna start throwing you a bone or two. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 big wins against Coffee, one on pay-per-view. I thought, you know what I'm saying, they was gonna start moving him a little bit more, but then we see you turn up at Top Rank. I just want to know, like, what went like all behind that. Was the because I mean, if you really looking, like, I see Frank Sanchez, you got Andy Ruiz, you got Wilder, you got a lot of different heavyweights over there at PBC that you can possibly like be in the mix with. And over at Top Rank, you got Tyson Fury, you got Jared Big Baby Anderson, then you got a lot of Guidos and a lot of what's that dude named they just signed out of the Olympics? Torres, you know what I'm saying? That bull mentality kind of dude. So I'm not overly sold on anybody over there. Honestly, but maybe that's better for Johnny. Maybe that's better for Johnny. He started knocking out off these prospects 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. I'm saying, because right now he on a 3-fight win streak. What's next? What do y'all think that he should do next? When he told me that he was sparring with Joe Joyce, boom, light went off. Light went off. Oh, you sparring with Joe Joyce. You sparring with Joe Joyce? JJ? Oh, man. Oh, JJ? Damn. Okay. And you still walking? Man, you a bad motherfucker, man. I'm telling you. I think Joe Joyce, man, bro, you going to have Wilder punch mixed with a little Mike Tyson punch mixed with a goddamn cement brick. Because Joe Joyce, I've seen this dude get hit with some of the wildest hooks known by man. Bobby Main Stavern, Joe Joyce, who was it? Daniel Dubois. And he just eat that mother. Nah, man. That big motherfucker, man, god damn. What is going on over there, bro? What water was he drinking? Who are his ancestors? God damn. That big dude, like, if you could ever get like some, like, if you could put Joe Joyce, like, I think he got probably just the gas tank in the chin. Might be one of the tops in boxing. We'll never really see Joe Joyce get tired. So and the reason I'm talking about Joe Joyce is just because of the fact that he said he was sparring with Joe Joyce. So I know that's good work right there. That's damn good work that you're getting right there, man. You could never be mad at getting good work, man. That's why you move to Vegas and shit. Apparently, man, like the way it's looking, that move to Vegas was probably the best thing he probably did for his career. Real shit. Probably the best thing he ever did for his career was moving to Vegas. And I asked him about the weight, and these questions that I'm asking, like starting off, I already know the answer to. I know that he don't want to come in at 274. I know for a fact he don't want to come in at 274. I mean, it just makes sense. It's not an ideal weight for a 6'4" heavyweight. You want to be a little bit leaner than that. 255, 260. You know what I'm saying? Then you can be in the mix. Then you can pop like you want to. You just gotta think and you can do it. And a lot of times, and maybe it's not about the weight. What are you eating to get you to 274? What are you eating to get you to 268? What are you eating? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times it's about what you put in your body, not necessarily the actual weight itself. Cause a lot, man, I'm telling y'all, bro. I watched this shit today, man. Like your body is like Your body is like your body is made up of water, man. Like, and water, shit, got different elements in water, man. Where you could pollute water, and you can always purify water. So that's why I was talking to him about his weight, but we got the man back right now. What up, man? Sorry about that, bro.
Nah, that's me, man. My phone died, man. My phone been going off all day. I got that Samsung, man. I got a little money, but I ain't go to iPhone yet, man. I'm rocking with the Android. You feel me?
You gotta get your iPhone, man.
I gotta rock with the Android, man.
The pictures be a lot better on iPhone, big dog. I'm telling you.
Sorry, I hope I ain't mess up, y'all. I apologize, y'all, man. I be running the streets, man. Hey, today Top Rank finally put that money in my account, man. I had all kind of bills to pay, man. Hey, I was about a month behind on everything, baby.
And that's wild you say that, because you coming off two of the biggest wins of your career. Like, why is Johnnie Rice not fighting on PBC?
Well, you know what, PBC, the contract that I signed, you know, they didn't make me no fighter like Deontay Wilder or Lewis Ortiz or Andrew Weed.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but
I'm just saying the contract they signed me with was like more of like, okay, you got a 2-fight deal, and if we don't deliver, you free to do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It was simple, smooth cut, clean cut, and it was all love. But remember, they got tons of other fighters that are in way more higher demand than I am currently. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's business.
They are in demand too. They need a fight for Ortiz. They need a fight for Andy Ruiz. They need a fight for Deontay Wilder. They still got Dominic Brazil over there. Like, they got a Gerald Washington over there. They got a lot of fighters over there that after a big win coming against dude on paper, you was on pay-per-view, my dude. Like, you went on no regular, well, you was on Fox, but you was on pay-per-view too. So that showed that they had a lot of interest in that. They thought that Colby fight was a big enough fight. So why not keep him if he did what he did?
But you know, check this out, right? You mentioned Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz and Lewis Ortiz, they fought after I fought Colby. So they did fight. But like I said, the time that I signed with them had expired. Gerald Washington, he hasn't fought since that time that I fought. We was on the same card. So, you know, even Chris Arreola hadn't fought in a while. So what I'm saying, they got a lot, they had a lot of guys ahead of me, and they did not hold up my career because it was on like a 6-month contract. If we don't get you a fight in 6 months, hey, you're free to go do what you want to do. But if we do get your fight, you got a high contract minimum. So again, there were so many guys ahead of me, and you know, it was a great contract. I feel like it's done. Then, you know, Top Rank was able to let me fight on their platform. So right now I'm still free because there was only a 1-fight deal with Top Rank. But my demand has to go up higher, and I got to work harder. Huh?
You don't have no ill will towards PBC.
None at all. None at all. None at all.
I was just wondering, bro. I'm like, he coming off 2 big wins on y'all platform. Like, why did just let him walk away? But you explained it perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
So, they still got a lot of guys. Hey, plus Deontay Wilder came back. You know what I'm saying? So it was so much going on for PBC. PBC putting on big fights still. Tank Davis, a lot of these guys were still fighting. All these guys are way ahead of me. And again, they did not hold me up at all. It was just like, hey, here's the time that we got. We want you exclusively. If that expires, hey, everybody go do their thing, and we'll get back together later on. Everything's all beautiful. Everything's all love, all gratitude. That's how that situation was.
Has Top Rank showed any interest in pursuing you for additional fights?
They haven't talked to me yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this particular fight that just occurred, you know, it was just a 1-fight deal. It was like I said, a great experience. You know what I mean? They took good care of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for the opportunity. You know, I hope he actually retired, so we all can just be grateful for these opportunities, you know what I'm saying, and be ready when they come. And that's where I'm at right now.
So in an ideal situation, what does your next opportunity look like for Johnnie Rice if you were able to get what you wanted?
I mean, well, you know, I want the biggest fights I can get with the most money, and keep the attitude that I'm gonna win. So we're probably looking at the UK market, you know what I'm saying, where I go and fight guys over in the UK. I have no problem doing that, you know what I mean? And I heard Tyson Fury even wouldn't mind fighting Deontay Wilder for a 4th fight, but it has to be in the UK. So I would love to be a part of that. You know, just trying to be in the biggest fights possible and make the most of this time and opportunity.
Speaking of UK heavyweights, how was it sharing the ring with Joe Joyce?
Oh man, training with Joe Joyce is constantly making me a better fighter. We get to spar every time he comes to town, which is like, maybe twice a year, and we get in a lot of rounds, and he don't he don't hold back. He looking to try to take you out. He can't help it. It's just the way he fights, and it's just amazing working with him because it makes you tougher. It makes you stronger. It forces you to get in way better shape, or you're just gonna take a beating. And it is just he actually sent me a lot of the film so that I could study. I signed an NDA, so I can't release any of that.
Absolutely.
But that helped out so much, even in preparation for this fight. When my mind was all over the place and my body was exhausted, I would just watch all of our sparring. He works with Solace, who's a pure boxing coach, who takes the time to work on the little steps and movements. And so it's a great experience.
The guy who just fought Tank, he was with Ishmael, right? Like prior to getting to he wasn't.
I have no clue. I just know the guy that just fought Tank was with Bob Santos.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah. And how long was he with Santos?
I don't know how long he was with Santos. I just know he was with Santos when he beat Chris Colbert.
Yeah. Okay. I thought he was with Ishmael when he beat Chris Colbert, but Ishmael couldn't travel over there, and the guy Santos filled in for him because I believe that Joe Joyce had a fight that same weekend.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with what went down in that aspect.
Gotcha. So how far do you see Joe Joyce going? Like, real quick question, like, is he like a real live threat to like the champions like Usyk or a Fury?
Well, we're waiting to see that fight. I mean, obviously he's undefeated. He's beating everybody they put in front of him. That was a spectacular win against Joseph Parker, which I didn't think he would knock Joseph Parker out, to be honest. I thought that it would go the distance, and I did believe Joe Joyce would win. So now I'm just waiting to see how. I would love to see Joe Joyce versus Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder himself, or even a Michael Hunter. I would love to see it, but Joe Joyce is definitely a title contender. There's no question about it.
And you say you got to get back to work, get back to work, get back in the gym. What are you focusing on when you get back in the gym?
When I get back in the gym right now, it's just really gonna be I'm gonna focus first on just the running right now, the running intervals and shadow boxing and jumping rope. I'm not gonna really hit the bag right now. I'm gonna do a lot of shadow boxing. I'm gonna do a lot of ab work, core work, again jump rope, footwork drills. It's not going to be boxing heavy right now. It's just going to be more on the fitness and just keeping my mind clear.
How soon would you want to get back in the ring?
Well, in my mind, I'm like, hey, the month of May is a huge month for boxing.
Yes, sir.
So I want to hold accountable and be ready to fight in May. Whether someone calls me or not, I want to be ready to fight in May.
Awesome, man. And again, is there anybody that you maybe kind of want to fight in May, or are you just open for anybody? Everybody can get it?
I'm hoping for the biggest fights. I'm hoping for the biggest fight was the most amount of money. That's what I'm hoping for.
What if Top Rank calls you and say we got Jared Anderson for you? Will you take that fight?
Look, man, let me tell you, I'm gonna be the first to admit, along with other people, Jared Anderson is incredible. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of money for that fight, but I ain't coming in to lay down. I ain't coming in there just for the money, but I'm gonna need a whole lot of motivation to make sure we ready to go in there with no doubt. And I actually sparred with him a lot during this year. That has definitely, like I said, man. I remember one time I lost 5 pounds in one sparring session with him. That's how high of a great fighter he really is. You know what I'm saying? And we all see it. Like I said, man, I done made tons of money off him with the Jerry Forrest fight. With the under was plus. If he knocked Jerry Forrest out in under 4 rounds, it was like plus 115.
Man, Jerry caught him, and that pissed him off.
And it was a wrap. I only put like $200 or $300 on the under.
Okay.
So I doubled my money right there. So what I'm saying is, if I had to fight Jared, man, I'm a fighter. I gotta do what I gotta do. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep training with him as much as possible because I'm growing like crazy as a fighter with him. But I do want the biggest fights. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me motivated. But I prefer to try to fight some guys in Europe. You know what I'm saying? We America can go Team America in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a guy in Europe then. Like I mean, I know it probably won't be Joe Joyce since y'all got that close friendship now. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he's sending you tapes. You guys are sparring on a regular basis. So Dylan White.
Yeah, man. The biggest fights. I'm not the type of dude to call out nobody. I just ain't never been really me, but I promise you, I want the biggest fights with the most money, and I'm coming to win. That's all I can tell you. And it don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, man. That's incredible, man. But talk to me, man, about married life, man. How's that treating you, brother?
Well, you know, I am married, but my wife is over in Ethiopia.
Yes.
So I'm still like, you know, feeling like a bachelor, you know what I'm saying? I hate coming home alone, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no game. I can't even get no girls if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to. You don't want to.
But at the end of the day, we talk every day, which is, you know, incredible. We laugh, we talk all the time, you know what I mean? So I feel that strong connection with her, even though she's far away. And just in the meantime, I'm just hustling and grinding, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm always training, or I'm always, you know, working maybe a few side jobs or whatever. Always, you know what I'm saying, recovering, just always in the gym. Or, you know, I got to stay at the casinos a little bit because that ain't no place where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm always trying to hustle. I can tell you, I'm always trying to hustle my next move. So I don't even got time to be, you know what I'm saying, a bad guy. You feel me?
Is your wife a fan of boxing?
Well, she's never really been a fan of boxing, but she definitely wants me to win, and she gets super happy when she hears about the training I'm doing. So she's very supportive, which is the most you can ask for. You know what I'm saying? She's very supportive and very understanding. You know, I could be honest, you know, when I went out there the most recent time, which was in like October, you know, I was telling her I'm gonna take her to Dubai and all that, but unfortunately I ain't had the capital to take her to Dubai for to have a good time. So, you know, I had to let her know that, look, we can't really go out there right now. It ain't smart. So, you know, she was very understanding. She was a little sad, but we adjusted and we just went to like another city in Ethiopia. So she's very understanding. But of course, I got to take a nap. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Now, do you have like any like time frame when she'll be over here with you?
She should be here. She should be here in like October this year.
Awesome.
But when she comes, she'll have like full ability to work and, you know, get a driver's license, buy a car, all that good stuff. So that's the route we took. When she comes, she'll be able to, you know, be a part of, you know, everyday life. She won't just be a person who's not able to, you know, get a job or, you know, get a driver's license, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, all those type of things.
I want to get your thoughts on some of these upcoming fights. Well, potential upcoming fights that are being talked about, because not a lot of fights aren't signed, sealed, and delivered just as of yet. Usyk Fury, who you got and why?
Well, with that fight, I got to give it a draw because, well, I mean, obviously, I don't want, when I say draw, I mean, it's in their hands. We all know Fury's big and strong, and he's an extremely great boxer. Okay, Usyk is a little undersized, but it doesn't matter how big you are or how small you are. He's going to do his best to find a way to win. We saw that in the Anthony Joshua fight. So we're going to see two guys with high boxing IQs in very good shape and very, very motivated to win. So it's in their hands. I can't wait to watch whenever it does happen, but I wouldn't bet any money on that fight. I'll just be watching to see who's going to win, to be honest with you.
Now, you told us a lot of stuff that we already knew. Tell us something that we don't know about this fight going into
it. The fight with me and Guido?
No, but the fight between Fury and Usyk. Like from a boxer, somebody that is in the sport of boxing and does it on a regular basis. What do you see from this fight that could possibly give one of the two guys the edge? Is it Fury? Is it Fury like sheer size? Or could it be maybe the movement of Usyk? We seen Usyk move for 12 straight rounds against Anthony Joshua with no problem.
Well, I think the biggest thing you're gonna see from let's say a fan standpoint, okay, when we saw Tyson Fury fight Wilder, okay, Tyson Fury will often grab and hold on. The biggest thing we saw that was, you know, bothering Deontay. Okay, he would grab and hold And he would do it in such a way where the referee wouldn't take a point because he wouldn't hold him for long enough. But that grabbing and holding is wear and tear on you. Only thing I can say that I would see Usyk do is not allow Tyson Fury to grab and hold him, which will help Usyk drastically, because in the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder
how does a 6'3" dude negate a 6'9" dude grabbing and hold on? Is it the movement?
He's gonna move a lot, like you said earlier. You said he can move all 12. He's never gonna allow himself to stand there. Like when we saw Tyson Fury versus Wilder 1, the first fight, it wasn't much grabbing because Deontay kept moving out of the way or kept keeping him at a distance. You know what I'm saying? The entire fight. That's what Usyk is going to do. That is a big game changer. Just making sure that you don't let Fury hold you. You know what I'm saying? So that is the one thing that I know Usyk is going to take away from Fury, which would not necessarily give him an edge, but it won't give him a disadvantage because Fury does have that strong weight and he uses it very well. So that's really the only thing I could tell the boxing fans to look for. Look for how much Fury is not able to put his weight on Usyk.
Okay.
And that's going to make a big difference in that fight.
Gotcha. Gervonta Davis, possibly. We seen Oscar De La Hoya with the contract, and him and Ryan Garcia looking like they excited for April 15th. Who you got in that fight and why?
Well, you know I'm riding with Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that Ryan Garcia is very talented. Obviously, I think Tank Davis is very talented. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go with Tank for sure because Tank got that one hitter quitter power, and he can box as well. You know what I'm saying? Garcia can box as well. But I ain't really see that one hitter quitter power displayed on a regular basis. Maybe I've seen it in a few fights, but Tank kind of displays it a lot. So I got to get that one hitter quitter power to Tank that edge. And in fact, Tank box as well. So I'm gonna get an edge to Tank.
When we say one hitter quitter power, right? I get it. We've seen Tank knock out a lot of dudes. Have we ever seen him knock out somebody as good as Ryan Garcia?
Well, we just saw Garcia, Hector, what's his name? Hector Garcia?
Yeah.
He was super good. He was upsetting left and right. And
he beat them guys at 130. Tank moved him up to 135. Tank moved up Leo Santa Cruz.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm saying I'm gonna give Tank the benefit of the doubt that he carries power on up there. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Tank gonna still be that one hit quitter power no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt of.
Kind of break it up on me, Johnny. Okay. Kind of breaking up on me. Okay, there you go. All right, bet you back. Sorry about that. You was kind of going in and out. Yeah. Good. Now.
I'm saying that I think Tank gonna carry that power still, and that's what I'm banking on him to carry that power into that fight with Ryan Garcia. It doesn't matter that I'm saying Ryan Garcia may be a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving an edge to Tank with the one hitter quitter power as well as the boxing ability that he does have, and they both can box. But I'm gonna get an edge to Tank.
All right, can't wait to see that fight April 15th, man. I might have to shoot you a text, man. What you got on the fight? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my dream fight, my wish list fight that I would want to see this year. If we don't get it this year, I don't think we're gonna get it at all. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford. Who you got and why?
I like Terrence Crawford a whole lot in that fight, but I do like Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is definitely an incredible fighter. We all know that. He got very good inside game. He got very good all-around boxing game. But you know what I'm saying? I like the way that Terrence Crawford uses the entire ring. So that's why I may have to give Terrence Crawford a slight edge. But again, being that those two are two warriors, I would call that one a draw for sure. I would give that one a draw. But we really got to see the fight when it happens. Like I heard that Errol Spence is actually moving up to 154. So I'm like, it's real hard to move it to 154 and then come back down to 147. We all know that when guys really start going up and down.
Bro. That's what I've been telling everybody. Like, look, if he's telling y'all right now he can't make the weight at 147, what makes y'all think 18 months or 19 months removed from making the weight, he's going to want to make it again? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make sense. So I believe the writing's on the wall that he can move up to 154. You know what I'm saying? And campaign there. But I'm still optimistic that we can get that 147 undisputed fight. And like you, I am leaning towards Terrence Crawford. I just think when it comes to the sport of boxing, I mean, like I don't see anybody living, breathing, eating the sport quite like Terrence Crawford. He's always in the gym. He's on vacation. He's shadow boxing on the beach. He's in the Dubai. He's having meetings or talking to a potential people that want to bring him over to fight. So he just does what, in my opinion, pro athletes should do. Always keep your body in shape and always stay ready and active, and always want to be active too. And that's why I'm asking you, like, how soon do you want to be back in the ring? Because honestly, like, you didn't take that much damage this past Saturday night from the outside looking in. I know it's all about, you know what I'm saying, maintaining that balance. But and yeah, how do you maintain that balance between wanting to fight and making sure you're all the way recovered so you can fight?
I mean, well, again, it just comes down to self-evaluation. First and foremost, after that fight, you're going to take some time to just relax for a little bit. Which I'm doing right now. I'm taking time for self-care for this week, and just the fight as much as possible, and just keeping mentally grounded. I mean, look to get back in the gym to start my my just light fitness training this weekend. Because you're right, I didn't take too much damage. I'm ready to fight again, but I still can't come back in that ring with this weight on me. I can't come back in that ring without addressing certain issues, like I said, letting my hands go. That could be a mental factor as well. So those are the things that I will be addressing currently.
Awesome. And do you watch football?
Yes, I do watch football. Not so much the whole game, but I do, take time to watch the highlights and sometimes listen to Sports Center.
Oh, you got Super Bowl wise?
Oh, I haven't been following too much on the Super Bowl, but I do plan on betting on the I'm betting on the Cowboys to beat San Francisco this time.
Oh, you're a Cowboys fan, bro.
I ain't say I was no Cowboys fan.
Oh, okay.
I said I'm betting on them to win. I just be going game by game, man. I'm a mercenary.
I feel you. I mean, look, man, San Francisco now loses to the Cowboys. You can go and get that out your brain. Don't waste your money, bro. Don't waste your money. San Francisco got a defense that's, and the way they playing on offense is just like beta. If not the hottest team in the league, they right there with the Eagles, right there with the Chiefs, right there with the Bills, right there with the Bengals. They are hot. So I wouldn't advise to bet against them. But anything else, man, you want to shout out before I let you go? You know what I'm saying? What's your coach name? Because we won't give him all the praise, you know what I'm saying? All because he got you ready for this big win.
All right, I got two coaches I work with. Coach Rodney Chrysler, who's also an assistant coach for Devin Haney. I love the way Devin Haney fights. I love how incredible he is as a fighter, undisputed. So, at the end of the day, I constantly study him.
He got his hands full coming up.
Oh, man, please. He ain't got his hands full, man. He about to just finally show y'all what time it is, man. He about to finally show y'all what time it is.
You don't think Loma can...
No, man, not at all, man. Hey, not at all, man. Hey, he about to show y'all what time it is, to be honest. It ain't even no question. Like, I believe Devin Haney gonna knock Lama out, man, period. So I ain't thinking nothing different than that.
Whoa.
Literally
money
gonna knock him out.
You put money on the knockout?
I put money on knockout every time, but I'm putting more money this time.
Ooh, okay. I don't know, man. Lomachenko, his country at war. He got a lot to fight for, a lot of pride on the line.
Yeah. You can have a lot to fight for. That keep you motivated, but that don't mean you're gonna beat nobody. Like
Absolutely.
I said, Devin Haney gonna win. Make the easy money real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about nothing. It's gonna be very, very easy. I don't think Lama can get past Devin's jab alone. So all that turning and angling ain't gonna help nothing.
I got a question for you. If you were a trainer and you had to pick somebody from 135 to train, are you rolling with Devin, Gervonta Davis, or Shakur Stevenson?
Well, I've never been around Shakur's training camp.
Okay.
I've never been around Tank's training camp, but and the reason why I would pick Devin Again, I haven't been around Shakur or Tank. Okay, I do know they both work hard. That's why they got results. But the thing about Devin Haney is he's always looking to learn. Even as undisputed champion, he don't walk around acting like he undisputed. He walks around acting like I got to work harder. He walks around, I got to learn more. He asks questions all the time. He never seems act like he knows it all. He asks questions all the time about, is he doing this right? How can he do this better? So when you see a guy like that is always like looking to learn more and more and more, why wouldn't you want to work with him?
Great answer, man. And look, I do believe in Devin. I think he is going to be Lomachenko, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as you may think it's going to be. But
okay, so why not? What about Lomachenko makes you think it's not going to be easy?
I just think Lomachenko can fight.
Have you seen his last couple fights?
Who?
Lomachenko.
Yeah, he was beating the dude up. Then he eased up out the gas, and the dude came back in the later rounds. And some people say he made it close, but I didn't think it was that close.
So keyword, you said Lamo was beating the dude up and eased up?
Eased up, yep.
You eased up on Devin Haney, you getting knocked out the ring. You see what I'm saying? So those things like that, when I see stuff like that, it makes you realize, like, yo, Devin don't ease up. When he start to get you, he start to take you out. That's what he do. He ain't no ease up in him. So when I see Lomachenko ease up, I'm like, what makes me think Devin Haney not gonna knock this guy out? Just from what you said. That's why I asked you. Ain't no easing up with Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes me realize, like, Lamo not gonna do nothing with him.
And maybe Loma just did that because he did it with Comey too. He just kind of eased up, and you know what I'm saying, because he didn't want to beat up Comey or whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever was going on.
You can't even think like that if you're gonna get in the ring with Devin Haney. I've watched him spar. I've watched his fights. Ain't no easing up. And for Lamo to ease up makes me think even more. Just from him easing up, I ain't talking about even skill right now. Devin gonna take him out. Bad.
Can't wait to see the fight, man. It's one of the fights that I'm actually looking forward to that has been made. You know what I'm saying? Probably like one of the biggest fights on the schedule for right now, officially. But yeah, man, like go ahead and shout out your TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your IG. Shout out all your social media pages, bro.
All right, y'all. Y'all can follow me at Forever Johnnie Rice on TikTok, Instagram. You're going to see me acting up a little bit, having fun. You're going to see me training. You're going to see me living life. Let's all enjoy this beautiful journey of having a great time and putting your best foot forward on whatever it is that you're doing at Forever Johnnie Rice.
And, bro, thank you, man, because, like, the way you live your life is how everybody should live their life, man. Doing what the hell you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, going to places you want to go. And I ain't got to really, know what I'm saying, answer to anybody but yourself, bro. That's how you live life, man. You go for what you want to do, and you make the most of it. And, man, I don't know you that well, you know what I'm saying? I've interviewed you a couple times, but honestly, bro, like, proud of you, man. Like, absolutely. I mean it with every being. I'm proud to see your career keep on going up. Keep on going up, man, because we need more dudes like you in the sport of boxing, man. Good personality, know how to talk, and know how to have fun. It's all about having fun at the end of the day, man. Life is too short for anything else.
Man, you're absolutely right, man. Thank you so much for that, because that's how I'm looking at things, man. Time is priceless. Live your best life, literally. Be the best you. Keep growing, keep learning, man. Keep experiencing life. Keep being grateful. And that's all we can really do, man, and help one another. You feel me?
And with that being said, man, y'all smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, like, share this video for your boy, Johnnie Rice, man. Thank you for joining the show, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Thank you so much for having me, man. For real, I appreciate you. And like I said, have a great day, man. Great evening.
All right, man. Stay blessed, bro. Shout out to my guy, Johnnie Rice, man. Always a good time talking to Johnnie Rice, man. One of the realest in the game. But all right, y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. And y'all know what I always say. Every superhero needs his theme music, and you know I got mine. Yes, sir. I'm out this bitch.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Cross. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. And the girl and the and the girl and there the little girl, the little mixed girl. Just talking about a little black. Oh my God, I'm still alive.